Welcome to Manchester High School, ladies and gentlemen, for tonight's matchup between the Ripley Blue Jays and the Manchester Greyhounds. Right now, we are having a special ceremony on the floor of Manchester High School as the Snowball ceremony is taking place. They are naming currently the junior high attendance, and then they will be announcing the Snowball King and Queen shortly. But we have a nice matchup for you tonight here on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV. This is Chris Blanton. Joining me will be Carl Schneider. Back at the studio, Carson Inman is our radio producer, and this is the Southern Hills Community Bank Tip-Off Show. And we'll return. We'll talk about the matchups, the teams, and much more as we continue with that tip-off show here on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV.
The Dickey Group invites you to explore country living at its finest. Visit thedickeygroup.com to see pictures of an extensively renovated two-story farmhouse on Cemetery Road near Peebles, Ohio, featuring a gas fireplace with brick hearth, hardwood floors, 3-bedroom, 2-bath floor plan with outdoor living space and outdoor kitchen, heated garage and shop, livestock barn with horse stalls, set on 6.4 acres. Jeff Dickey or one of his agents can schedule your tour today. Visit thedickeygroup.com for more listings and information. Buying a memorial is not like buying anything else. It's a deeply personal process that is best conducted face-to-face and heart-to-heart. Whether it's a traditional graveside monument, a cremation monument, or pet memorial, the craftsmen at Peebles Monument Company will walk you through every step of the process. Visit Peebles Monument Company, located on North Main Street in Peebles. Choose Peebles Monument Company because sharing the life story of a loved one with those who matter most isn't just important today, it's important forever.
If your gravel drive has done a vanishing act this winter, you need to put in a call to J. Ryan Excavating at 937-402-7645. J. Ryan Excavating will get busy with footers, drain lines, land clearing, everything needed to whip your driveway back into shape. J. Ryan Excavating does it all: foundations, septic, waterline, and downspout installations. They also offer full-service trucking for gravel, dirt, and grain. J. Ryan Excavating is people's proud. Go Indians. Call today at 937-402-7645.
Whether it's basketball, football, volleyball, or baseball, no matter the sport, the Manchester Athletic Boosters are proud to support it. Games like these are possible due to booster support like the Manchester Athletic Boosters. The Manchester Athletic Boosters are proud to support this broadcast of Manchester sports. Wishing good luck to our Manchester Greyhounds. Go Greyhounds!
Welcome back to Manchester High School as we are continuing with the 2024 Snowball event here at Manchester High School. Congratulations to Malachi Bayless, who was named the 2024 King, and Cadence Newland, who was named the 2024 Snowball Queen. Got a good matchup here for you tonight on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV. This is the Southern Hills Community Bank Tip-Off Show. Chris Blanton again with you. Carl Schneider will be joining me later, and Carson Inman back at the studio. Matt Hildebrand is our video producer tonight for Good Guys Radio TV. Ripley comes in with a record of 0-5. They are 0-3 in the conference. Now, don't let that record deceive you. They are a promising team. Their brand new coach, Jeremy Bennington's worked with this team and got them ready to go for this season. Their losses have come to White Oak, Fairfield, and Peebles. That Peebles loss was just recently on Tuesday. The offense is struggling, only averaging 43 points a game, while the defense is giving up 63 points a game. They are struggling right now to find that identity, trying to find that where each of their roles are, and they're also struggling to find that first win of the season. They are led in scoring by junior Blake Fife, averaging just over 9 points a game, and senior Austin Manning, who is averaging just under 8 points a game. They have 5 players averaging above 6 points a game, so they have a little balanced scoring, but they do not score in bunches. They score, but not in bunches, and they are struggling on defense, still trying to find that out. They can play 9 to 10 players in one game. They do have a deep bench, except for tonight we were told one of the players is not feeling well, Marcus Huff. He's going to miss tonight's game, and that first win hill just got a little tougher to climb. So Coach Bennington talked to him. He loves the balance on this roster. He thinks this team can really make a run here shortly as they get into the Shack season. and he looks forward to working with these kids. We'll come back. We'll talk about Manchester. We'll look at the lineups and much more as we continue the Southern Hills Community Bank Tip-Off Show here on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV.
Nestled along the tranquil banks of the Ohio River, the River Barn in Manchester is not just an event venue. It's a canvas for your most cherished memories. This historic barn has been meticulously converted into a modern event center that offers a blend of rustic charm and contemporary elegance. Whether you're planning a fairy tale wedding, a corporate retreat, or an intimate gathering, the River Barn in Manchester will turn your vision into a reality. Call 937-549-3033 for reservations. Visit riverbarn.us for more information.
I wanted to prove to myself that I could go to college and get my degree.
What if I went to Southern State? What if I'm able to go and become that nurse or that lawyer or that teacher? Southern State Community College allows students to rise above the circumstances that they're surrounded by and become something more than they ever dreamed possible.
That's the sound of your truck losing you money. Whether you're a major trucking operation or an independent owner, you're losing business. Let me give you some advice. Call Willie & Son Trucking. Their certified Caterpillar, Cummins, and Detroit experts can get your truck moving so you can get back to doing business. Call Willie & Son Trucking for...
Trying to find a durable new look for your retail office, house, garage, or new barn dominium? Higgins Steel Roofing and Siding has added 2 new profiles within the past year that would make great options. A heavier 26-gauge metal board and batten with several colors to choose from adds a fresh new look to any project regardless of size. Or come in and check out our new options for standing seam. If it's steel roofing and siding, it comes from Higgins. Located in Hillsboro and Jackson, Higgins Steel Roofing and Siding. Family owned and operated since 1958.
Lost since then to North Adams, Fayetteville, and Eastern. The Eastern game was on Tuesday night. They're averaging just under 50 points a game on offense, giving up 57.8 points per game on defense. They are not a very tall team. They only have 2 players over 6'2", and they are not very deep either. They're only playing 6 or so in each game. They have 2 scorers in double figures led by junior Parker Hayslip, averaging 14.8 points per game, and senior Braylon Roberts is averaging 10 points a game. They do have plenty of varsity experience. A lot of those players that are up in the upper class have played varsity all 4 years, and they have a really strong senior class and senior leadership. Coach Austin Kingsolver, talked to him prior to the game. He just wants his team to be able to play 4 complete quarters and finish around the rim. He expects his team to be strong tonight. They have run through the tough Shack gauntlet to start this season with that North Adams Fayetteville Eastern trifecta that they had to run through. So we expect a really good matchup. These 2 teams match up evenly on paper, and I think that we have a really good matchup here for you tonight to watch on Good Guys Radio TV.
Here's a little tidbit about the coaches.
All right, Carl.
People will not believe this. I had both of them in band, and they both played clarinet.
All right.
Yeah.
That's an interesting
They weren't
one.
in there at the same time. A little space there between them, but I did have them both in band, and they both did play clarinet.
Well, I'm not calling you old, but it seems like every time you get together with somebody, it's like I had them in class.
That's possibly true. When I even look in the stands here,
That's
I was
right.
back as listening to the band warm up. I talked to the kids, and I said, yeah, I go back. I started my career at Manchester. I go back in 82, 84 range. I was here. I said, probably had some of your parents. And one girl spoke up, and she goes, my mom wasn't even born yet. I go, okay, your grandparents.
Your grandparents, that's right. You're on the 3rd generation now.
Yeah.
Yep. And on that note, we'll take a break. We'll come back, and Carl will give you the rosters, and we'll go much more into depth in this matter, and we'll probably talk about some other stuff here as we continue with the Southern Hills Community Bank Tip-Off Show here on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV.
Our beliefs matter. They're reflected in our words and actions. At First State Bank, we believe in treating people well, and have since 1884. Listening, caring, looking out for each other. It's what people deserve. It's what a real local bank does. While lots of things have changed over the years, our belief in you hasn't. First State Bank, built on belief.
Snappy Tomato Pizza.
Dad, I have way too many people to shop for and not enough time.
Well, how about we take care of your entire list in a snap? We'll just stop by any Snappy Tomato Pizza and pick up some gift cards. We could customize them to the amount you want, and they make the perfect stocking stuffers.
Yeah, Snappy gift cards would be great for my friends, family, and teachers.
Hey, and don't forget your old man.
Well, I guess I know what I'm getting you for Christmas.
Snappy Delivery.
The holidays. For many of us, they can be the happiest time of the year. But it's easy to get caught up in the craziness. As you scramble through your holiday list, don't forget the families who are struggling and the kids who don't have enough to eat. Your gift helps deliver food and resources to children and families who need them. So make a difference this year and put kids who need help on your holiday list. Giving feels good.
The Dickey Group invites you to explore country living at its finest. Visit thedickeygroup.com to see pictures of an extensively renovated two-story farmhouse on Cemetery Road near Peebles, Ohio, featuring a gas fireplace with brick hearth, hardwood floors, 3-bedroom, 2-bath floor plan with outdoor living space and outdoor kitchen, heated garage and shop, livestock barn with horse stalls, set on 6.4 acres. Jeff Dickey or one of his agents can schedule your tour today. Visit thedickeygroup.com for more listings and information.
Welcome back to Manchester High School for the Southern Hills Community Bank Tip-Off Show. Tonight we have a doubleheader for you tonight. After this game, following this game on C103, will be White Oak at Fayetteville. That'll be brought to you by Don Bowles and Craig Campbell. And on 99.5, we have New Richmond visiting Western Brown. Ken Smith with the call there, assisted by Phil Ronimus. Now, let's look at the team rosters brought to you by Magulac Tire Service. Joining me again, Carl Schneider.
All right, let's take a look first at the Ripley Blue Jays. We have number 1, Carson Fulton, a senior. Jaden Bartley, a senior, number 2. Number 5, Braden Boone, a junior. Another junior, Blake Fife, wearing number 10. Number 11, Andrew Dryden, is wearing number 14. Nathan Lacey, number 21, is a junior. Ian Young, also a junior, wearing number 23. Austin Manning, number 24, a senior. Brooklyn Jordan, a junior, wearing number 32. Number 33 is Gavin Benjamin, a sophomore. Just as a note, the only sophomore on the team. We don't see that often right now. And Marcus Huff is sick today, as I believe that you mentioned that earlier that he did. And another one I just want to go back on is Braden Boone is injured. I believe the coach told me that he has ACL, but he will be coming back later in the year. And he said we will really notice a difference on the team as he will be one of the stronger players. Not maybe right when he gets back, but as the season will progress.
Yeah, once he gets warmed up and gets his legs under him, it'll be a good change for a pace for Ripley.
Yeah, so the head coach is Jeremy Bennington, assisted by Michael Fagan, Jimmy Fisher, Nigel Royal, and Drew Cooper. AD is Mike Cooper, principal is Chris Young, and superintendent is Jamie Wilkins. Cheerleaders are Gracie Blackburn, Sadie Brock, Justice Craycraft, Aubrey Glover, Kelsey Glover, Madison Hopper, Chelsea Mellencamp, Brooklyn Parker, Alyssa Shrout, and Janea Starrett.
All right, thank you, Carl. We'll take a short break. We'll come back. We'll give you the Manchester roster right after this on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV.
Buying a memorial is not like buying anything else. It's a deeply personal process that is best conducted face-to-face and heart-to-heart. Whether it's a traditional graveside monument, a cremation monument, or pet memorial, the craftsmen at Peebles Monument Company will walk you through every step of the process. Visit Peebles Monument Company, located on North Main Street in Peebles. Choose Peebles Monument Company because sharing the life story of a loved one with those who matter most isn't just important today, it's important forever.
If your gravel drive has done a vanishing act this winter, you need to put in a call to J. Ryan Excavating at 937-402-7645. J. Ryan Excavating will get busy with footers, drain lines, land clearing, everything needed to whip your driveway back into shape. J. Ryan Excavating does it all: foundations, septic, waterline, and downspout installations. They also offer full-service trucking for gravel, dirt, and grain. J. Ryan Excavating is people's proud. Go Indians. Call today at 937-402-7645.
Whether it's basketball, football, volleyball, or baseball, no matter the sport, the Manchester Athletic Boosters are proud to support it. Games like these are possible due to booster support like the Manchester Athletic Boosters. The Manchester Athletic Boosters are proud to support this broadcast of Manchester Sports. Wishing good luck to our Manchester Greyhounds. Go Greyhounds!
Nestled along the tranquil banks of the Ohio River, the River Barn in Manchester is not just an event venue. It's a canvas for your most cherished memories. This historic barn has been meticulously converted into a modern event center that offers a blend of rustic charm and contemporary elegance. Whether you're planning a fairy tale wedding, a corporate retreat, or an intimate gathering, the River Barn in Manchester will turn your vision into a reality. Call 937-549-3033 for reservations. Visit riverbarn.us for more information.
Manchester High School as we continue the Southern Hills Community Bank Tip-Off Show. Now let's take a look at the Manchester roster, again brought to you by Magulac Tire Service. Carl?
All right, thank you, Chris. We have Parker Hayslip, a 5'10" junior, number 1. Landon Doyle, number 2, a 5'9" junior. Braylon Roberts, a 5'11" senior, number 3. Ronnie Elam, a 5'9" senior wearing the 10. Clayton Colvin, number 12, a 5'11" sophomore. At 5'10" and a junior, Joel Bly, number 13. Number 14, Bryce Young, a 5'11" freshman. Braylon Rickett, number 15, a 6'2" junior. At 5'11", and his senior is Malachi Bayless, number 21. Traven Hildebrand, number 22, a 5'9" junior. At 6 foot and a senior is Leland Horner, number 23. Number 24, Elijah Crabtree, a 6'2" junior. Colton McChesney, number 30, a 6'4" freshman. 6'4" and a freshman. He's going to have a little growing probably to him as he gets going through the years. The coach is Austin Kingsolver, assisted by Alan Crabtree, Jacob Calvert, Carson Reeves, Aaron Lucas, and Braxton Shoemaker. AD is Aaron Lockhart, Principal Tim Davis, and Superintendent is Nick Roberts. Cheerleaders, Jaylease Applegate, Mercedes Barlow, Maddie Dunn, JC Farley, Chloe Freeman, Emma Hurst, Nevaeh Thomas, Maddie Wolke, Riley Young, August Ballinger, Kaylin Bradford, Abby Lucas, Cadence Newland, Josie Garrison, Peyton Hayslip, Kayla Johnson, Jocelyn Lucas, I believe, Haven Newland, Faith Scott, and Hope Scott. The advisors are John DeYoung and Kendra Lucas, and the advisors for Ripley are Haley Coleman and Cheyenne Fowler.
All right, thank you, Carl. We'll continue with the Southern Hills Community Bank Tip-Off Show here shortly after this word and a break here on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV.
I wanted to prove to myself that I could go to college and get my degree.
What if I went to Southern State? What if I'm able to go and become that nurse or that lawyer or that teacher? Southern State Community College allows students to rise above the circumstances that they're surrounded by and become something more than they ever dreamed possible.
Trying to find a durable new look for your retail office, house, garage, or new barn dominium? Higgins Steel Roofing and Siding has added 2 new profiles within the past year that would make great options. A heavier 26-gauge metal board and batten with several colors to choose from adds a fresh new look to any project regardless of size. Or come in and check out our new options for standing seam. If it's steel roofing and siding, it comes from Higgins. Located in Hillsboro and Jackson, Higgins Steel Roofing and Siding. Family owned and operated since 1958.
That's the sound of your truck losing you money. Whether you're a major trucking operation or an independent owner, you're losing business. Let me give you some advice. Call Willie & Son Trucking. Their certified Caterpillar, Cummins, and Detroit experts can get your truck moving so you can get back to doing business. Call Willie & Son Trucking for an overhaul or glider kit rebuild at 937-763-9521. Keep your business rolling with Willie & Son Trucking.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Manchester High School as we continue the Southern Hills Community Bank Tip-Off Show. Chris Blanton here, Carl Schneider joining me, Carson Inman back at the studio doing the radio broadcast or producing, and Matt Hildebrand doing the video producing tonight for us. Tonight, Ripley will go to East Clinton next week. They get a break in their schedule. They don't play till next Saturday, the 21st. They play at East Clinton. Manchester, however, has to play tomorrow. They go to Shawnee State University, play against Piketon tomorrow. That game, approximate time, will be 12:30. Tomorrow on C103, we'll have a girls game for you. North Adams will visit Eastern. Then looking ahead, Monday's schedule, Fayetteville will take on Fairfield. This is girls action as well. That game will be on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV. And North Adams will visit Lynchburg. That game will be brought to you on 99.5. On Tuesday, boys back in action. Fairfield will visit Peebles. That game will be on C103. Eastern Brown will take on Lynchburg at Lynchburg. That game also on C103. And North Adams will visit White Oak. That game will be on 99.5. So, Carl, you were talking before we went on the air. You were interested in some Bengals news going on this week. What's going on with the Bengals?
I'm just, it's not necessarily exactly with the game, but I am concerned about the break-in stuff. Burrow's breaking in his house. Anyone's a little bit nervous about that, especially with social media out there. I always was on my kids. Don't post stuff that we're on vacation. Everyone knows you're gone. And, things like that. All these stars, they have to really think about these security systems in their homes. You're watching them on TV. They're not home.
I think that's going on a lot even in the NBA. I heard that on the news that the NBA stars are getting their houses broken into while they're out of town. So, unfortunately, desperate people take desperate measures. And
here we're sitting on the radio right now.
That's right.
Yep.
And so hopefully nobody's, I won't finish that thought. So anyway, we'll continue with the, I'm sorry.
I was going to say I got another Jeremy story.
Okay, go ahead.
I could go on story after story. Jeremy Bennington, when he played for us when he was in high school. When he was really young, he grew so fast that he had all kinds of knee problems and things getting up and down the floor. And he's one of these stories that you'd never give up on him as a coach. Well, he was running sprints, and he walked out of the gym when we were in conditioning. He was like, well, it must be done. But we went after him and said, come on back. And because we knew he was going to be pretty good. I coached him at Pee Wee. He was a heck of an outside job. But at that time, he was a short, little chubby guy. And so he came on, and as he came into his junior year, he was playing some JV, and about Christmas time, we moved him up to varsity, and he just took off. And his senior year, had a great season, went on to play college ball, went, I believe, overseas afterwards, played a little pro ball. So, you take a look at some of these freshmen when you see them and they're awkward, and sometimes they're just growing so fast that they just have to come into their own. And he ended up having a wonderful career. And kids just need to say, I got to stick with it. Don't quit.
Sure. And along with that, he's been looking to try to get back into coaching, and Ripley's given him an opportunity. He didn't quit on that, and he got the job here at Ripley, and he'll probably have a nice, successful career as a coach here in Southern Ohio.
And he's in the classroom also. Yeah. So, that'll help him in whatever he wants to do with the coaching, too, to have contact with the kids on a daily basis.
Yeah, I think that helps, too, to have the basketball coach or any coach in the school with the students as opposed to someone's coming in after hours and just only gets them to see those kids part-time. You get a little bit more contact with them. It's nicer.
And I'm going to give a story on Austin.
There you go. Also, you got to make it fair.
Yeah, so Austin, he comes out for the golf team when he was a senior in high school. Never had really played golf before. He ended up getting to play one of the first Masters. We go off, watch, and I come around. How you doing, Austin? I watch him hit a ball out of bounds. I go, well, that's enough of that. I had to walk away. And he ended up, though, going to college, and he was on the college golf team. So, another person. You stick to something. Austin's one of the best golfers around right now.
There you go.
And you just got to stick with it. And so I want to just pat both of them on the back for what they did as they were growing up. They didn't quit. They kept working at it.
There you go. More stories from Carl Schneider. We'll hear more as the night goes on, I'm sure. We'll take a short break. I think they're going to honor America with a national anthem, so we'll take a break here on the Southern Hills Community Bank Tip-Off Show here on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV.
Our beliefs matter. They're reflected in our words and actions. At First State Bank, we believe in treating people well and have since 1884. Listening, caring, looking out for each other. It's what people deserve. It's what a real local bank does. While lots of things have changed over the years, our belief in you hasn't. First State Bank, built on belief.
Snappy Tomato Pizza.
Dad, I have way too many people to shop for and not enough time.
Well, how about we take care of your entire list in a snap? We'll just stop by any Snappy Tomato Pizza and pick up some gift cards. We could customize them to the amount you want, and they make the perfect stocking stuffers.
Yeah, Snappy gift cards would be great for my friends, family, and teachers.
Hey, and don't forget your old man.
Well, I guess I know what I'm getting you for Christmas.
Snappy Delivery.
The holidays. For many of us, they can be the happiest time of the year. But it's easy to get caught up in the craziness. As you scramble through your holiday list, don't forget the families who are struggling and the kids who don't have enough to eat. Your gift helps deliver food and resources to children and families who need them. So make a difference this year and put kids who need help on your holiday list. Giving feels good.
The Dickey Group invites you to explore country living at its finest. Visit thedickeygroup.com to see pictures of an extensively renovated two-story farmhouse on Cemetery Road near Peebles, Ohio, featuring a gas fireplace with brick hearth, hardwood floors, 3-bedroom, 2-bath floor plan with outdoor living space and outdoor kitchen, heated garage and shop, livestock barn with horse stalls, set on 6.4 acres. Jeff Dickey or one of his agents can schedule your tour today. Visit thedickeygroup.com for more listings and information.
Welcome back to Manchester High School. We just had a beautiful rendition of the national anthem brought to you by the Honor Choir here at Manchester High School. We are getting closer to tip-off as we continue the Southern Hills Community Bank Tip-Off Show. Carl, you got starters for us?
Yes, I do. For the Ripley Blue Jays, we have number 10, Blake Fife, a junior. Number 14, Andrew Dryden, a junior. Another junior, Nathan Lacey, number 21. Austin Manning, a senior, number 24, and Gavin Benjamin, a sophomore, number 33. Got 3 juniors, a sophomore, and a senior starting there for the Blue Jays. For the Greyhounds, we have Parker Hayslip, number 1, 5'10" junior, golfer of the year in the Shack. Braylon Roberts, number 3, a 5'11" senior. Braylon Ricketts, number 15, 6'2" junior. Leland Horner, 6 foot senior, number 23. And number 24, Elijah Crabtree, a 6'2" junior.
All right, thank you. In the JV matchup earlier, the Manchester Greyhounds won that game 43-30. They are announcing the cheerleaders and the rosters here as we continue the tip-off show on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV.
Buying a memorial is not like buying anything else. It's a deeply personal process that is best conducted face-to-face and heart-to-heart. Whether it's a traditional graveside monument, a cremation monument, or pet memorial, The craftsmen at Peebles Monument Company will walk you through every step of the process. Visit Peebles Monument Company, located on North Main Street in Peebles. Choose Peebles Monument Company because sharing the life story of a loved one with those who matter most isn't just important today, it's important forever.
So they know each other. It's not like you're seeing guys that never worked together. What was it last night? You saw a group
last night.
We didn't know anyone there.
Nope. Yeah, they were from McLean or somewhere else that we had not. So, all right, we got a few more minutes, Carl. One more Schneider story you want to tell me about?
I don't know if I've got any more. You put me here. Let's see. I could probably come up with something. I don't know if they're good to tell on the air.
That's true.
Though.
That's right. Yeah, we got to.
These guys.
We have to censor ourselves sometimes, and we'll get in trouble if not. So.
Oh, Austin up there. There was my assistant golf coach one year.
That's true. Yeah.
And so, like I said, he's a good golfer.
Does he take credit for the state?
Takes all of it.
I'm sure.
Yeah. Austin takes all of it. So, and he probably should.
I've seen the assistant golf coaches out on the golf course at several times from different schools, and they just ride around the golf carts. What I could tell.
Oh yeah, of course. Hey, when I first started coaching golf, you couldn't even talk to them on the golf course.
Right.
And then as it went on, now we could talk to them right up onto the green. We can't walk on the green, but we can do some things like that. So
I never understood why they don't allow the players to have a caddy or someone to carry their bag, and that way you don't necessarily are doing caddy business, but you can.
The problem is not everyone's as lazy as you, Chris.
Well,
you know
that's
true.
I would have been the caddy.
Oh, okay.
I would have walked along my daughter playing.
Yeah, no, I played some golf with you.
I'm not yet. Yeah. I'm always the 5-man. I'm the one that raises the handicap.
No, that is a good point, though, because it is tiring. But and the problem that bothers me is a lot of the kids in the summer are in carts.
Well, true.
And I still walk. I'm an old man. I still carry my clubs, and I walk. And I guess I'm just too old school.
I don't even like walking from the living room to the kitchen, so I'm definitely not going to walk 9 or 18 holes.
So you called Davina to bring you
that's right.
a sandwich or something?
No, I do not do that. So nobody sent any complaints to the radio station or my wife. I do not.
I'll vouch for that. Davina would not wait on you like that.
That's true. I'll get my own sandwich. Thank you very much. All right, they are wrapping up the announcements here. They've got the lights off. The team's coming out. The crowd behind us is nice and loud. It is a full crowd for Manchester tonight. Ripley has traveled well as well.
And it's a good thing that we don't have to read any names right now.
That's true.
It is dark.
Yep, we don't have our flashlights on, and I definitely can't see in the dark anymore. I can't say anything about you, but we already talked about how old you are.
I can't either.
As you can hear, they're still announcing after the game tonight will be a dance for the Snowball event for here. It's a fundraiser for the cheerleaders for Manchester. Manchester will be wearing their home white uniforms with blue numerals outlined in gold. Ripley will be wearing their away blue uniforms with white lettering outlined in black.
And one thing about the Snowball here, and I think it's across the league, a lot of schools are doing it. We've seen a lot of homecomings and snowball dances very early before they get snowed out and have to get moved all around.
Yeah.
Tomorrow there's, I know, a snowball dance going on in Peebles.
I'd say makeup games and makeup dances are much more difficult.
Yes.
Well, we concluded the Southern Hills Bank Community Tip-Off Show. We're ready for actual tip-off here. A little extra time on the air, and hope you enjoyed our banter. We had to kill some time because of the Snowball event that they named the King and Queen. By the way, those winners again, Malachi Bayless playing in this game was the King, and Cadence Newland was the Queen. Tip-off goes to Manchester Greyhounds. They will be going right to left on our radio dial. Ripley will go left to right. Backdoor cut goes inside, and that is Parker Hayslip. His shot's blocked. Ripley will control. Manning now with the ball, gives it over to Fife. Fife dribbles out top, loses the ball, but gets it back, gets it over to Dryden. My roster's in the right spot here. Manning has it inside the paint, got double teamed, was able to get away from it, gets it out. Nathan Lacey now with the ball. Dribbles off his leg, but able to control it. And we have a steal. Nope, he gets it back. He's going to drive in, going to kick over to, who is that? That's Benjamin. His layup is up and good, and Ripley takes an early 2-0 lead.
And Hayslip on the other end getting a breakaway layup.
Just like that, it's tied at 2. That first basket, 7:04 in the quarter. Going the other direction now will be Ripley. The shot comes off the rim. It goes out of bounds. It's going to stay Ripley ball. I think that ball was tipped on the shot. Referees call that to stay here. Coach Kingsolver down there talking to him, thinking it was not tipped. It should be Manchester ball, but he doesn't. He's not successful.
As we said last night, you don't win those, do you?
No, you do not.
Hey, over! That's over!
You hear Coach Bennington right in front of our table here. He's calling in plays to his team. Manning drives in, kicks it back out to Lacey, but it's stolen by Parker Hayslip. On the floor are several bodies, and I think it's going to be, it's going to be a dual possession. First jump ball of the night, or, well, what Phil Ronimus calls a jump ball.
Oh, I still did too.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah.
Dual possession, which sounds not as fun as jump ball.
Jump ball.
Bring that back. That'd be fun. Have an actual jump ball.
College and that, they still call them jump ball. I noticed that with the announcers.
Steal there by Horner, excuse me. His layup is up and good. Leland Horner with that basket.
His first points of the night, he averages 8.8.
Manchester takes a 4-2 lead now. After the game, we'll get inside. And we got a 10-second call. Excuse me. Turnover for Ripley as Parker Hayslip was guarding Nathan Lacey, and Lacey just couldn't get around him. 10-second call.
It's going to be the second turnover for the Blue Jays.
After the game, we'll get inside the game with our winning coach and the Coach's Comment Show presented by ACRMC Family Medicine. Horner now with the ball. Gives it up to Braylon Roberts. Roberts dribbles in, kicks it out to Hayslip for 3. No good. Oh, it is good. I thought that was going off. I was wrong.
Yeah, it didn't look like it when it left his hands. And then we had a perfect angle on it.
Yeah, I thought that was going way right. 7-2 now the score as Manchester takes a 5-point lead. Manning gets it across the midcourt line.
Good defense being played by the Greyhounds right now.
Didn't move his pivot foot, but they almost got away with the travel there. Parker Hayslip with the layup, no good. Follow-up is Braylon Roberts. He can't get it to fall, but Nathan Lacey was out of bounds when he caught that ball, and it's going to stay Manchester ball.
Substitution, Carson Fulton, senior, checks into the game for the Blue Jays, and taking a seat is Andrew Dryden.
Next week is a big weekend of football here in Ohio. Friday at the 20th at noon, Ohio University battles Jacksonville State in the Cure Bowl, and Saturday at 8 p.m., Ohio State takes on Tennessee in round 1 of the college football playoff. Go Vols. I'm sorry, go Bucks. Turnover there for Manchester as the ball gets shot, blocked out of bounds, and Ripley will retain possession.
Manchester's in a 2-2-1 full court press.
See if they can break this pressure this time. Manning gets it back over to Lacey. Lacey gets it across all the way down to Fulton. Fulton gets it inside to Benjamin. Benjamin lays it up and in.
Benjamin, nice and good height over everyone out there on the floor right now.
7-4 the score now. Horner brings the ball in to the paint, but I think he lost it. Or good defense by Ripley, and it's kicked around, and it's going to be Ripley ball. Turnover Manchester.
It'll be the first turnover for Manchester. Manchester's playing some good defense right now. Ripley's having a little problem getting the ball over this press.
Right across
no
that.
Problem there.
Yeah, no problem there. Gets it inside to Benjamin. Benjamin, another layup and in.
Benjamin with 6. The average is 6.
4 straight now for the Ripley Blue Jays after that 5-point lead. Now down to 1, 7-6. Here comes Parker Hayslip inside the paint. His jump shot's no good. Rebound was not controlled by Fife, but on the rebound, he's going to pick up a foul.
That foul is going to be called on number 24. It's Elijah Crabtree. His first, team's first.
Nathan Lacey now with the ball for the Blue Jays. Guarded again by Hayslip, gets it across to Manning. but ball is stolen away by Horner. Horner brings it back up the other direction, gets it to Hayslip in the corner. Hayslip for three, good. 10-6 now the score. A 4-point lead for the Greyhounds.
Hayslip with 6 now.
Another turnover there. A steal by by Elijah Crabtree. Parker Hayslip takes it in. Layup is up and good, and it's a 12-6 game.
Hayslip with 8, averages 14. Also 4 turnovers for the Blue Jays. They are having problems with this press.
They finally get it across. Nathan Lacey now has it out on the wing. Drives down the baseline, kicks it over to Benjamin for three, inside the line. His shot's off. Fife at the rebound. His putback is up and good. Scoreboard update brought to you by Jeff Newman and his staff at H&R Block and West Union Tax Professionals. It's 12-8, 3 minutes, 30 seconds to go in the first quarter.
Nice backdoor cut by Parker, misses the layup.
Lacey now at the ball. Again guarded by Hayslip. Lacey able to get down, gets it over to Benjamin. Benjamin with a shot from the baseline, it's up and good.
Boy, Benjamin's on fire, he has 8 tonight.
12-10 now the score, Manchester leads. Coming back the other way will be Parker Hayslip. His layup is no good, but he's going to be fouled. He'll go to the free throw line.
Picking up that foul is going to be Gavin Benjamin. That'll be his first, the team's first. Don't want to see him in trouble. He's all the scoring going on right now. He has 8 of the 10 points. To the free throw line is Parker Hayslip. Parker is a 71.4% free throw shooter. Expected to go in, and he does. Substitutions in the game. Jaden Bartley checks into the game for the Blue Jays. It looks like Michaela Bayless checks in also for the Greyhounds.
Bartley, a good substitute for Coach Bennington, came in against that Peebles squad and gave him good minutes off the bench. Second free throw is good for Parker Hayslip. It's 14-10.
That puts Hayslip to double figures.
Already.
Averages 14.8.
Long pass down to Carson Fulton. He shoots a three, and it's good.
Well, he had time to line that one up.
Finally beat that press with a long court pass. Coming the other direction will be Braylon Roberts. Dribbles out to the baseline, gets it up to Parker Hayslip. Hayslip dribbles into the paint, but the ball's tipped away. Austin Manning now with the ball. He's going to go coast to coast. His layup is no good. Rebound goes out of bounds. It'll go Manchester way. Thanks to First Aid Bank for making this broadcast possible. There's a First Aid Bank branch near you in Southern Ohio and Northern Kentucky, or if not, there will be soon. Braylon Roberts gets it to Parker Hayslip. Hayslip dribbles back into the corner, gives it back up. Nice lob inside. And who was that? That's Elijah Crabtree.
It was a perfect lob for a dunk.
It was.
He couldn't get it up that high.
If Crabtree was a couple inches taller, he'd have hit that one. And on that pressure, on that full court defense, Austin Manning loses the ball out of bounds. It'll be another turnover for Ripley.
That's 5 this quarter. That press is really putting the pressure on to Ripley to control that basketball.
But going back to that was a great pass by Braylon Roberts inside to Elijah Crabtree for the alley-oop.
Nice ball fake.
And a shot from outside from Crabtree is no good. He gets his own rebound and lays it up.
Yeah, that's what you like to see. Misses the three, but he follows his shot and gets a layup out of it.
How many ball games do you watch where someone in the crowd yells, "Follow your shot"? He did just that. Manning gets it across midcourt, gets it down to Fife. Fife dribbles in toward the basket, gets hammered, and he's going to go to the free throw line.
That was going to be on Rickett, I believe. But he had 1-5 up there. That would be his first.
Fife at the free throw line, getting ready to shoot 2 free throws.
Kenneth Freed, that played for Moorhead.
Yes, sir.
You hear stories about him, went on to play, had a nice career for Denver, played for the USA team. He always talked about how he would never get the ball passed to him. And his mom said, well, you got to rebound then. And that's what he did. And he set the NCAA record for rebounding. So following that shot is key. Both of those free throws made.
Yep. 18-15 now the score, minute and a half to go.
Another turnover?
It was, yes, it was. Turnover against Manchester that time. Ripley will get the ball. Coming the other way will be Austin Manning. This time he's guarded by Braylon Roberts. Coming around will be Carson Fulton, gives it over to Manning. Manning has it outside on the wing, dribbles inside, jump stop. The shot's no good. Rebound gets tipped out of bounds. It'll go Manchester ball.
Hey, stop.
Substitution for Ripley.
It's going to be coming into the game is Andrew Dryden, junior. He's got a little bit of height to him.
He's replacing the other big man, Gavin Benjamin. Benjamin needing a quick break here. 1 minute, 10 seconds to go in the first quarter. Parker Hayslip out top, gives it up to Malachi Bayless for three, and the Snowball King hits it.
Coming in off the bench also.
21-15.
He averages three and just got three.
21-15 the score now. Under a minute to go. Blake Fife loses the ball out of bounds. Wanted to get a tip, but referee says nope, Manchester ball.
6 turnovers the first quarter here for the Ripley Blue Jays.
Nothing goes better with basketball than a snappy tomato pizza. Call to order from your Snappy or West Union Seaman or West Union Snappies, proud sponsors of this broadcast.
Parker Hayslip going to the hole a lot, and he's getting good looks at it. There he got fouled on the drive, was on the floor. He got called before he went up for the shot. It's going to be Manchester ball out of bounds.
Nice inbounds play there inside to Crabtree. His shot is up and good. Nice assist from Leland Horner out of bounds. Carson Fulton got his feet moving before his hands were moving and lost control of the ball and dribbled it out of bounds. It'll be Manchester ball. 30 seconds to go here in the first quarter. (23-15) is the score, an 8-point lead for the Greyhounds, their largest of the game. Roberts with the ball out, or excuse me, Leland Horner out top with the ball. Now it goes to Malachi Bayless. Bayless dribbles around, dribbles toward the paint, saw a lane, kicks it out to Braylon Roberts for three, no good. Rebound goes way up. Here goes Crabtree for it on the shot. He loses it. It's saved and given to Parker Hayslip. His three-pointer is no good at the buzzer, and that's how the first quarter will end. 23-15 the score here from Manchester High School. Manchester leads Ripley. We'll be back right after this on C103.
If your gravel drive has done a vanishing act this winter, you need to put in a call to J. Ryan Excavating at 937-402-7645. J. Ryan Excavating will get busy with footers, drain lines, land clearing, everything needed to whip your driveway back into shape. J. Ryan Excavating does it all: foundations, septic, waterline, and downspout installations. They also offer full-service trucking for gravel, dirt, and grain. J. Ryan Excavating is people's proud. Go Indians. Call today at 937-402-7645.
Whether it's basketball, football, volleyball, or baseball, no matter the sport, the Manchester Athletic Boosters are proud to support it. Games like these are possible due to booster support like the Manchester Athletic Boosters. The Manchester Athletic Boosters are proud to support this broadcast of Manchester sports. Wishing good luck to our Manchester Greyhounds. Go Greyhounds!
Nestled along the tranquil banks of
Welcome back to Manchester High School. An exciting first quarter. The score 23-15. Manchester leads Ripley. Ripley will start the ball in the second quarter start the quarter with the ball, excuse me.
Ripley shot 60% from the floor, but they had 7 turnovers, and that's why they find themselves down.
Yeah, they shot well. They just couldn't control it on offense. They couldn't keep it on their end as much. That full quarter, three-quarter court press by Manchester was really doing a number on Ripley.
Yeah, Greyhounds got 20 shots off versus just 10 for the Blue Jays.
And I said incorrect. Manchester starts the quarter with the ball. Parker Hayslip for a three-pointer. Good.
Parker's Hayslip with 11-13 right now.
It's an 11-point lead now. That was a nice set play for Parker Hayslip to come around and get that ball at the top of the key and hit that three-pointer. Bartley now with the ball gives it up to Nathan Lacey. Lacey dribbles down to the corner. The pass goes inside. It's going to get stolen away. Here comes Greyhounds the other direction. Shot by Rickett is no good. Saved by Hayslip. Hayslip's everywhere on the court right now. Horner with the ball, Bayless with the ball. Now Horner has it. Gives it over to Parker Hayslip. And Horner thought about a three, passed it up. Here comes Bayless for three. It's up and good.
Bayless, 6 points.
A 14-point lead now. A 6-0 run right off the top of the bat of this second quarter for Manchester. Opens it up to a nice 14-point lead. Inside back to Dryden. Dryden, his shot is up and no good. Rebound gets tipped around a couple different times, but controlled by Ripley. Ball goes out, stolen by Parker Hayslip. Hayslip takes it in the other direction, and on that he's going to get a foul. Yeah, there's a little push on that layup.
It was almost looking like they're waiting to see if it went in before they blew it. It was an awfully late whistle. You know, I was thinking about this, Chris. Okay. You had to kill all that time and you wanted stories. How did you and Matt both get out of the storyline there? I had both of you in school also.
I don't know.
Yeah, I kind of wondered how that happened. I could have told stories about Matt all day up there.
Parker Hayslip at the free throw line. First free throw is no good. I'm way too removed from that. I don't remember any of my stories from high school. I'm too old for that. So you probably
no, I don't forget them. I could go on a few.
Parker Hayslip's second free throw is no good also. Missed both of them. 29-15 still is the score. Manchester leads 6 minutes and 30 seconds to go in the second quarter. Coming the other direction will be Dryden. Kicks it out to, it was stolen by Parker Hayslip. Hayslip brings it all the way in. His layup is no good. Good defense there by Ian Young, who's now in the game for the Blue Jays. The other direction comes, that was Carson Fulton from the corner. His three-pointer is good.
Carson Fulton with 6 points. He has 2 threes.
The score now 29-18. Manchester leads by 11. I have to keep checking my math. Last night I was checked off the air by my math expert on my phone and had some scores wrong, and now I'm making sure I get it right. On the other end comes Braylon Roberts. His three-pointer is good. 32-18 now the score. And we have a travel by Lacey. Good defense by Ripley. Forces another turnover. Manchester forces another Ripley turnover.
We have 7 threes already made in this game so far. We just started into the second quarter.
Just as Barry Chevrolet can hook you up with the keys to a new vehicle, we'll give you the keys to the second half with the Barry Chevrolet halftime report. Manchester now with the ball on their own end. Hayslip has it out top, dribbles in, nice lane. And on that, we're going to have, was that an illegal screen?
Looks like it.
Yep, we have an illegal screen.
Be his second on Rickett. We have substitution on that. Austin Manning checking into the game. Wait, I just said that on Rickett, didn't I? Yes.
Yeah, that foul's on Braylon Rickett. Yeah. Crabtree also came in the game for Manchester.
Manchester's flipped this zone now to a 1-2-2 full court. They're going to get a steal, it looks like. Nope.
We got double team, but is able to get through it. Ian Young for three from the corner, no good. Rebound goes to underneath to Benjamin. Benjamin's putback is up and good.
I can see a lot of Jeremy Bennington in Benjamin already. Yeah. He's going to do a lot of work with him over the next 3 years.
Horner takes it inside all the way in and it hits the basket. 34-20 now the score. Begin your pathway to completion today with Southern State Community College at sscc.edu. Thanks to Southern State sponsoring our basketball coverage.
And that was Ian Young just hitting a little jumper for the Blue Jays. A lot of scoring going on right now. 34-22 for the Greyhounds with 4:46 to go.
Ian Young, another one of those players off the bench for Coach Bennington, does a really good job coming off the bench. Three-pointer from Roberts is no good, rims out. It's going to go the other direction. Here comes Bartley. His layup is blocked. And Manchester's able to get that rebound. Hayslip gets across midcourt line. And we're going to have a foul.
That foul's going to be on Bartley.
For Ripley, Manning and Fife check back in.
Bartley, that'll be his first, just second team foul. That's not many fouls called here.
They replaced Bartley and Lacey, did Fife and Manning. Hayslip brings the ball down the other direction. Gives it over to Landon Doyle, who's now made an appearance in the game. Doyle gets it all the way around to Braylon Roberts. Got Hayslip 1, Doyle 2, and Roberts 3. And that was Elijah Crabtree with a nice jump shot at the foul line. It's good.
Crabtree with 8. Average just 4.
Scoreboard update brought to you by H&R Block and West Union, your tax and financial partner. It's 36-22, 3 minutes, 50 seconds to go in the half. Couple shots by the Blue Jays do not fall. They get two opportunities, and on the floor we're going to have a tie-up, dual possession / jump ball.
It's going to stay the way of Manchester or Ripley.
It will. Manning will have the ball out of bounds. Coach Bennington calls in the play. Outside to Ian Young. Gives it to Fife. And defense on Doyle is going to cause a foul.
Coach Bennington called that foul. That'd be the first one on Doyle.
Ian Young will take the ball out on the far sideline. Gives it up to Manning. Manning will reset the offense here.
Both teams with 2 fouls on them now. Remember, we're looking for 5 before we start going to the line.
Ball gets tipped away. It's stolen by Manchester. That's a different pass from Horner all the way down to Hayslip. Hayslip's shot is up and good.
Hayslip now with 15. Went over his average on that basket.
Ball gets kicked away by on a Fife pass inside. They did not call a kick, but it did get knocked out of bounds by Manchester. It'll stay Ripley ball here in the corner as Manning takes the ball out way deep in the corner.
Manchester's still staying in that man-to-man defense, having a lot of success with it.
Gets it inside to Benjamin. Benjamin gets it around to Fife. Fife dribbles into the paint, and they're going to call him for travel. Picked up that pivot foot and moved everything.
Be the 5th turnover this quarter. 12 turnovers on the game right now for the Ripley Blue Jays versus 3 for the Greyhounds.
Got a text from my son, Braxton, who's watching this game on Good Guys Radio TV. Gave great compliments to Parker Hayslip and to Gavin Benjamin for Ripley. So thanks to Braxton for watching Good Guys Radio TV for us tonight. Hayslip with the ball out top. Gives it a long cross-court pass to Crabtree. Crabtree dribbles around, gives it up to Horner. Horner dribbles in the paint line, or foul line, excuse me. Shot's no good. Rebound to Crabtree. His putback is no good. Horner with the tip, no good. And Fife with the rebound. Finally, Ripley will control. And I say that, and a stolen away by Doyle. Gives it up to Crabtree for a shot, and it's good.
Crabtree hits double figures.
40-22 is the score now, an 18-point lead. 2 minutes, 22 seconds to go in the second quarter. Manning dribbling around, gives it up to Fulton. Fulton for 3, no good. Rebound to Parker Hayslip. Hayslip now brings it back out the other direction. Nice underneath pass to Roberts. Roberts' shot is up and good, and he's going to go to the foul line to shoot a bonus.
Nice job of keeping the floor spread. Had a 2-on-1. Got the pass over to the far block. That foul is going to be on number 1, I believe, Carson Fulton.
And we're going to have a timeout on the floor. We'll be back right after this on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV.
Nestled along the tranquil banks of the Ohio River, the River Barn in Manchester is not just an event venue. It's a canvas for your most cherished memories. This historic barn has been meticulously converted into a modern event center that offers a blend of rustic charm and contemporary elegance. Whether you're planning a fairy tale wedding, a corporate retreat, or an intimate gathering, the River Barn in Manchester will turn your vision into a reality. Call 937-549-3033 for reservations. Visit riverbarn.us for more information.
To prove to myself that I could go to college and get my degree.
What if I went to Southern State? What if I'm able to go and become that nurse or that lawyer or that teacher? Southern State Community College allows students to rise above the circumstances that they're surrounded by and become something more than they ever dreamed possible.
Welcome back to Manchester High School. Braylon Roberts will be at the line shooting that bonus free throw. At halftime, our producer, Carson Inman, will get you up to date with the latest sports headlines in the Higgins Steel Roofing Studio update. Free throw for Roberts is up, and it's no good. Rebound goes to Ian Young. Young takes it across midcourt, gets it all the way down to Fife for 3. It's no good. Rebound goes all the way out to the corner, tipped around. It's going to go Manchester ball. Fife hasn't scored yet, has he?
Fife He had 2 points from the free throw line.
He's been very quiet tonight. And yes, folks, you're not hearing me incorrectly. That's still another Fife in the lineup for Ripley.
Yeah.
Haslett brings the ball in, gives it up to Roberts. Robert dribbles inside. Nice backdoor pass to Horner, but Horner can't control it. It'll go out of bounds. It'll be Ripley ball.
Just the first turnover for the Greyhounds in this second quarter.
The Southern Hills Community Bank tip-off show comes to you before each and every game. Southern Hills Community Bank with 8 locations across the shack.
Manchester now in a 2-on-2 zone. Trapping on the corners.
Yeah, Fulton was trapped. Manning gets it back, gets it down to Fife inside, or on the corner, excuse me. Rotated around to Benjamin inside to Manning. Manning shot up and in.
Nice use of the left hand for Manning.
That was an 8-0 run finished by Manchester before that shot by Ripley. Parker Haslett now with the ball, dribbles around, gives it to Horner. Horner, nice inside pass to Roberts. Roberts can't get a shot off, gets it back to Horner, but it's stolen away by Ian Young. Another turnover against Manchester. Here comes Fulton for the Blue Jays, coming the other direction. Stops it to the three-point line, gives it to Manning. Manning dribbles around, gives it to Fife. Now back to Manning. Now Ian Young has it and dribbles inside, kicks it out to Fife for 3. No good. Yep, it goes over the backboard and out of bounds.
Substitution. Now it is. Substitution coming in for the Greyhounds, number 21, Malachi Bayless.
The King has entered the game.
You know, sometimes when you have that really nice pass that we were talking about there, you have to understand if you make that nice pass, it's the person double teamed. He had no chance of making the play, and it turns into a turnover. That sometimes the guard needs to realize that is not the pass to make at that point. You have to read the defense.
Another turnover for Manchester as Ian Young takes the ball all the way down. His layup is no good. Rebound picked up by Benjamin. He puts it back up and in.
Benjamin now with 12.
Last 20 seconds here of the second quarter. 42-26 is the score. Haslett put the ball. Manchester going to set up for one final shot. 10 seconds now on the clock. Haslett dribbles past on the screen. Kicks it over to Horner. Horner inside to Bayless, but it's tipped away and stolen by Ripley. Long heave is no good, and that's how we'll end it. 42-26 is the score. We'll kick it back to the studio for a couple ads. We'll come back and catch you back up on this game here on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV.
Trying to find a durable new look for your retail office, house, garage, or new barn dominium? Higgins Steel Roofing and Siding has added 2 new profiles within the past year that would make great options. A heavier 26-gauge metal board and batten with several colors to choose from adds a fresh new look to any project regardless of size. Or come in and check out our new options for standing seam. If it's steel roofing and siding, it comes from Higgins. Located in Hillsboro and Jackson, Higgins Steel Roofing and Siding. Family owned and operated since 1958.
That's the sound of your truck losing you money. Whether you're a major trucking operation or an independent owner, you're losing business. Let me give you some advice. Call Willie & Son Trucking. Their certified Caterpillar, Cummins, and Detroit experts can get your truck moving so you can get back to doing business. Call Willie & Son Trucking for an overhaul or glider kit rebuild at 937-763-9521. Keep your business rolling with Willie & Son Trucking.
Our beliefs matter. They're reflected in our words and actions. At First State Bank, we believe in treating people well and have since 1884. Listening, caring, looking out for each other. It's what people deserve. It's what a real local bank does. While lots of things have changed over the years, our belief in you hasn't. First State Bank, built on belief.
Snappy Tomato Pizza.
Dad, I have way too many people to shop for and not enough time.
Well, how about we take care of your entire list in a snap? We'll just stop by any Snappy Tomato Pizza and pick up some gift cards. We could customize them to the amount you want, and they make the perfect stocking stuffers.
Yeah, Snappy gift cards would be great for my friends, family, and teachers.
Hey, and don't forget your old man.
Well, I guess I know what I'm getting you for Christmas.
Snappy Delivery.
It's halftime at Manchester High School as the Manchester Greyhounds lead the Ripley Blue Jays by a score of 42-26. First quarter action, it was 23-15. Manchester led after one. Ripley scored first, but there was a tie, and then Manchester took the lead and has not looked back since. As much as a 20-point lead at one point, it is now down to 16 points as Manchester outscored Ripley in that second quarter 19-11 to increase that 8-point lead and double it to a 16-point lead. We're going to send it back to the studio now for the Higgins Steel Roofing Studio update. So let's go back to Carson Inman at the station for our Higgins Steel Roofing Studio update. Back to you, Mr. Inman.
Snappy Tomato Pizza.
Dad, I have way too many people to shop for and not enough time.
Well, how about we take care of your entire list in a snap? We'll just stop by any Snappy Tomato Pizza and pick up some gift cards. We could customize them to the amount you want, and they make the perfect stocking stuffers.
Yeah, Snappy gift cards would be great for my friends, family, and teachers.
Hey, and don't forget your old man.
Well, I guess I know what I'm getting you for Christmas.
Snappy Delivery.
The holidays. For many of us, they can be the happiest time of the year. But it's easy to get caught up in the craziness. As you scramble through your holiday list, don't forget the families who are struggling and the kids who don't have enough to eat. Your gift helps deliver food and resources to children and families who need them. So make a difference this year and put kids who need help on your holiday list. Giving feels good.
The Dickey Group invites you to explore country living at its finest. Visit thedickeygroup.com to see pictures of an extensively renovated two-story farmhouse on Cemetery Road near Peebles, Ohio, featuring a gas fireplace with brick hearth, hardwood floors, 3-bedroom, 2-bath floor plan with outdoor living space and outdoor kitchen, heated garage and shop, livestock barn with horse stalls, set on 6.4 acres. Jeff Dickey or one of his agents can schedule your tour today. Visit thedickeygroup.com for more listings and information. Buying a memorial is not like buying anything else. It's a deeply personal process that is best conducted face-to-face and heart-to-heart. Whether it's a traditional graveside monument, a cremation monument, or pet memorial, the craftsmen at Peebles Monument Company will walk you through every step of the process. Visit Peebles Monument Company, located on North Main Street in Peebles. Choose Peebles Monument Company because sharing the life story of a loved one with those who matter most isn't just important today, it's important forever.
If your gravel drive has done a vanishing act this winter, you need to put in a call to J. Ryan Excavating at 937-402-7645. J. Ryan Excavating will get busy with footers, drain lines, land clearing, everything needed to whip your driveway back into shape. J. Ryan Excavating does it all: foundations, septic, waterline, and downspout installations. They also offer full-service trucking for gravel, dirt, and grain. J. Ryan Excavating is people's proud. Go Indians. Call today at 937-402-7645.
Here at Manchester High School, Manchester leads 42-26. Looking at some statistics for you, Carson Fulton has 6 points at halftime, Blake Fife with 4, Ian Young, Austin Manning each have 2. Gavin Benjamin leads the Blue Jays with 12 points. Parker Haslip leads all the scores with 15 points. Roberts with 5, Rickett with 2, Bayless with 6, Horner with 4, and Crabtree also with 10 points for the Greyhounds. Carl, what have you noticed? What did you want to talk about as far as the first half? What did you see?
A lot of it is turnovers for Ripley. They had 14 in that first half, just versus 7 for Greyhounds. So they just did not get as many opportunities to shoot the ball. And when you look at that, 34 shots up for the Greyhounds, just 23 up for the Blue Jays. Just on that, you're going to be losing the game. And then the Greyhounds turn around, shoot 50%. Blue Jays 48%, almost even. It was the number of shots.
Sure.
It was the key there, and it comes down to those turnovers. And I think that's got to be a lot of the thing, is that press that that the Greyhounds were playing really put them into a bind many times. Then on the other side for the Greyhounds, I think they're overpassing at times. They start trying to be a little too unselfish, and they're passing into situations where the person has no chance for a shot if they do get the ball. Yeah, and it's turning into a trap and then a bad pass back out.
Well, you talked about that at the end of the second quarter. They had maybe 3 or 4 turnovers, all doing that same thing that you mentioned. The guards are passing it at the wrong time.
Yeah, and it was right in the last couple minutes of it because they had no turnovers up to that point. Right. And then they got that big lead, trying to get extra people having a shot instead of just taking the shot. When you've got the ball and you're sitting inside the volleyball line on the lane of the court there, you've got to shoot the ball. You can't go turning that back out. You're only a couple feet away from the basket. And they go in there and pass that back out again, and it's causing problems.
And what we've seen from the Manchester Greyhounds, that none of them are afraid to shoot the ball. I think they're just maybe being unselfish or something, but they're not afraid to shoot the ball to a man. So. And
Parker Hayslip had some really nice moves. He gets some ball fakes. He makes a hard cut, and then he'll take his man back door. He really has had probably good 6-7 looks at back doors tonight. Hasn't been able to capitalize them always, but he sets himself up really well.
All right, we'll take one more break and we'll conclude the Barry Chevrolet halftime report here on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV.
Whether it's basketball, football, volleyball, or baseball, no matter the sport, the Manchester Athletic Boosters are proud to support it. Games like these are possible due to booster support like the Manchester Athletic Boosters. The Manchester Athletic Boosters are proud to support this broadcast of Manchester Sports. Wishing good luck to our Manchester Greyhounds. Go Greyhounds!
Nestled along the tranquil banks of the Ohio River, the River Barn in Manchester is not just an event venue. It's a canvas for your most cherished memories. This historic barn has been meticulously converted into a modern event center that offers a blend of rustic charm and contemporary elegance. Whether you're planning a fairy tale wedding, a corporate retreat, or an intimate gathering, the River Barn in Manchester will turn your vision into a reality. Call 937-549-3033 for reservations. Visit riverbarn.us for more information.
We're ready for second half action here in Manchester High School. Manchester leads Ripley 42-26. As we continue, or as we get ready for the start of the third quarter, it looks like Manchester will start the quarter with the ball. As Ripley has out there Blake Fife, Ian Young, Austin Manning, Brooklyn Jordan has made an appearance, and Gavin Benjamin. Coach Bennington wanting to switch things up here for this third quarter. Hayslip put the ball for the Manchester Greyhounds. Horner's out there. Crabtree now has the ball, as well as Braylon Rickett and Braylon Roberts. Looks like the starters are out there for Manchester. Horner from 3 from the corner, no good. Ball gets tipped all the way out to the midcourt. It's tipped out of bounds by Ripley. It'll stay Manchester ball.
Had a lot of threes shot there in this game so far. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 made threes. That's quite a few for the first half.
Roberts with the ball for the Greyhounds. Gets it back to Hayslip. Gives it now back to Horner. Horner drives in amongst 3 defenders, gets the ball tipped, and for whatever reason, Rickett went way up over top everybody and slapped away the ball. He's going to, I think the ball, they just called it out of bounds?
No, foul.
Did they call foul? Okay, thank you.
That's going to be on Ricketts. That's a tough foul. That's his third. And because of that, we're going to have a substitution. Bayless checks into the game for Ricketts.
Fife will take the ball out for the Blue Jays. That'll go as a turnover for Manchester.
And Greyhounds are sitting in 2-2-1 again. And it looks like the Blue Jays pick it up on a loose ball.
Inside to the new guy, Brooklyn Jordan gives it over to Ian Young. Now out to Fife for 3. Good.
Fife, you were mentioning, wasn't getting any scoring going. He now has 5.
42-29 now the score. First basket here in the third quarter comes by a Ripley Blue Jay three-pointer. Now Braylon Roberts takes it into the paint, gives it over to Horner. Now a cross-court pass to Crabtree. His jump shot from the baseline is no good. Rebound goes to Jordan. Now we're going to go the other direction. Bad pass from Manning gets stolen away by Crabtree. Turnover Ripley. Now we're going the other way. Roberts with the ball inside, defended by Young. No good. Rebound goes to Fife. Now here we come back the other way. Running and gunning here, folks. Shot by Benjamin from the baseline is up and good. And just like that, it's 42-31.
Benjamin now with 14.
11-point lead now for Manchester. 5-0 run here to start the third quarter for the Blue Jays. Horner kicks it out to Malachi. His three-pointer's no good. Ian Young with the rebound. Long pass down court to Fife. Can't hold on to it. It goes out of bounds. It'll stay. It'll be Manchester ball. And we're going to have a timeout on the floor. We'll be back right after this on C103 and Good Guys Radio.
I wanted to prove to myself that I could go to college and get my degree.
What if I went to Southern State? What if I'm able to go and become that nurse or that lawyer or that teacher? Southern State Community College allows students to rise above the circumstances that they're surrounded by and become something more than they ever dreamed possible.
We're back at Manchester. Thanks again to our season sponsors, including Health Source of Ohio, providing a unique and comprehensive approach to health right in your community. The score at 1 point in the second quarter was 42-22. A 20-point lead is now 42-31. Going back to that second quarter, Ripley has scored the last 9 points of this ball game. It's a good run here for Ripley to get back into this game. Hayslip brings it back across court, guarded by Manning. Hayslip gives it to Horner. Nice backdoor cut. There it is again, Carl.
Yep. That one turns into a turnover, though. Couldn't handle the pass. A little low.
Ball gets kicked out of bounds. It's going to go Ripley ball. Ian Young with the ball now for the Blue Jays. Manning gets it down all the way down to Benjamin. Thought about a shot, Benjamin did. Gets it to Fife. Now back to Manning. We'll reset. Now to Manning, or Benjamin outside on three-point line. He has a spin move into the paint. His shot's up and good. Nice move for the big man. Can't get that shot to fall, though. Here comes Parker Hayslip for the Greyhounds.
Ripley does have some height. They got two big guys coming off the bench also.
Yep.
Give them some time. They're going to be strong.
Roberts with the ball, drives into the paint, kicks it out to Crabtree. Ian Young with the nice hands there, kicks it out of bounds. It'll stay Manchester ball. Good defense by Ian Young. The Shack pregame report brought to you by Ron Lynch with Edward Jones Investments in Maysville and Peebles Save a Lot. Game days at 4:45 and just before we go courtside. Ball comes inbounds to Parker Hayslip. We set up the offense for Manchester. Roberts with the ball. Thought he was going to take a three-pointer. Passed it up. Now over to Hayslip. Now back out to Horner. Now to the King Bayless. And all the way back around to Hayslip. Pump fake, dribbles in, kicks it back out to Horner. And they're going to play some delay offense here, maybe. Run the clock down. Roberts with the ball now. Kicks it back to Horner. Folks, this is compelling radio as we talk about all these passes. Not a lot's going on. Manchester just controlling the passing.
Good defense by Ripley being played right now.
Finally, a three-pointer from Braylon Roberts is no good. Rebound to Benjamin. Fast break out in front to Fife. Can he make it? He gets fouled, and the shot does not fall. Fife will go to the line shooting two.
Coach Bennington was calling that foul before it was even a foul.
I think everybody in the stands knew that foul was going to happen.
Braylon Roberts picks up that foul.
Fife will go to the free throw line shooting two.
Fife has been to the free throw line once already tonight. And I did not tell you what he did because I didn't want to jinx him.
That's right.
3 for 3 from the line tonight.
10-point lead now. 42-32 is the score. Manchester leads. Ripley has chipped away at this and has scored the last 10 points of this ball game. Second free throw is up. It's no good. Carl jinxed
I should have said it.
Yep. Hayslip now with the ball on the other end. Gives it to Horner. Horner dribbles around. Drives into the paint. Guarded by Jordan and Young. stolen away. Manning with the ball now. Turnover Manchester. We're coming back the other direction. See if we can get this down to single digits lead. Ian Young for three. No good. Rebound, Braylon Roberts. Roberts now with the ball out top, guarded by Manning. Drives in, nice pass to Horner. Horner cannot finish, gets the rebound, goes to Ripley. That was Brooklyn Jordan with that rebound. And here we come the other direction.
Brooklyn Jordan's doing a real nice job in there on the boards. He's posting up well also. Couldn't get the pass to him, but they're going to say a foul on the floor.
Fife tried to get it inside to Jordan on that pass inside. We're going to have a foul against Manchester. It's a pass interference.
Yeah, the foul's going to be on Leland Horner.
Scoreboard update brought to you by Jeff Newman and his staff at H&R Block and West Union, the tax professionals. It is 42-32. There is 3 minutes and 26 seconds. 3 minutes, 26 seconds to go in this quarter as Malachi Bayless steals that pass, takes it all the way down, scores, and gets fouled. He's going to go to the line.
I think everyone in the gym saw that read by Bayless. He did a great job of seeing that pass was going to be cross court, read it, timed it, and got the layup on the other end and got fouled.
That foul's on Blake Fife. Bayless at the line shooting the bonus.
It's just the first on Fife.
Free throw is up, no good, rolls out. The rebound cannot be controlled. It's stolen away by Braylon Rickett. His putback is good, and that's a big swing right there. 4-point swing on that missed rebound by the Blue Jays, and we're back to a 16-point lead. Excuse me, 14-point lead. Apologize. Ian Young takes it inside to the paint. His shot is no good. Little floater. Rebound goes to Crabtree, and we'll go the other direction. Outside to Hayslip. Hayslip's been quiet here in the third quarter. Has not scored, has he?
No. He hasn't went to the hole like he was doing in the first half.
Three-pointer by Bayless falls off the rim, falls to the ground. Nobody catches the rebound. Ripley able to control it. Manning brings it back down. His shot's up and no good. Back the other direction will be Roberts. His layup is no good. Rebound gets tipped out of bounds. It'll stay Manchester ball.
That last trip down the floor on the rebound, box out was so good, the ball fell all the way to the floor. No one was going to get it.
Stick around after the final buzzer as we wrap the game up with stats, comments, and much more in the Willie & Son Trucking postgame show. Inside now will be Malachi Bayless. Gets it out to Roberts. Roberts to Hayslip in the corner for three. Good.
Hayslip, he heard us talking.
I know it. I speak it into existence. 49-32, 17-point lead now for the Greyhounds.
That's 18 points now for Parker Hayslip. Averages just under 15.
2 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Fife with the ball on the opposite wing.
Braylon Ricketts playing some nice defense on the inside.
Manning took a couple extra steps, and we're going to have a turnover. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I apologize. I thought they called a travel. Instead, they call a foul against Manchester.
That foul is going to be on Bayless. Be his first. Team fourth. That's key to watch now as we get to 5.
Inside to Fife in the corner. Now out to Manning at the three-point line. Ian Young takes a three-point shot. It rolls around. Jordan with the rebound, tips it around. It's taken away by Manchester. Manchester will control the ball.
Two big guys fighting for the rebound inside. Gets it knocked out of bounds.
Bayless gets tripped trying to drive to the basket by Jordan. It's going to be a foul on Brooklyn Jordan.
There's a couple substitutions coming in the game. Carson Fulton comes in. Senior for the Blue Jays. I saw Coach Bennington went up there. I thought he was going to be a sub too.
Ian Young comes off for that substitution.
You need to go to bed.
I know. Need some coffee. It's coffee
yeah, that's
time.
what it is.
Ian Young takes a break and had played some really good minutes there in that third quarter for the Blue Jays. Nice inbounds pass as Crabtree scores that basket.
That's 12 for Crabtree. Wide open on that inbounds play. Nice cuts.
Nice little jump shot. Was that Manning?
Yes, it was.
For the Ripley Blue Jays, makes it a 51-34 game now. Roberts now with the ball for the Greyhounds, takes it the other direction, gives it to Crabtree for three, and rebound goes to the Blue Jays. Roberts is on the ground back on the offensive side, but they're going to continue play here. A three-point attempt by Fulton is no good, and now we have a stoppage to tend to Braylon Roberts. We'll take a short break here as we take care of Mr. Roberts. We'll take a short break, and we'll be back right here on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV. We return to Manchester High School. Braylon Roberts able to get up and leave the floor on his own power. I think he just got the wind knocked out of him a little bit. He's fine now. He's going to take a breather. He's going to be replaced in the game by Bryce Young, number 14, a 5'11" freshman. Parker Hayslip will bring the ball up for the Greyhounds. Last minute here of the third quarter. The score 51-34, 17-point lead for the Greyhounds.
3-2 zone being put on by Ripley right now.
I think that's Parker Hayslip, that was, down in the far corner on our side. Gets bumped out of bounds, but the ball was last touched by the Blue Jays. Inside now, pass to Hayslip. 45 seconds to go on the clock. Hayslip brings it all the way back out to the logo, and we'll reset the offense. Hayslip dribbles down toward the baseline, underneath the basket, kicked around to Crabtree for three, no good. Rebound falls to Blake Fife, and Ripley will bring it back the other direction. Fulton with the ball all the way into the paint, gets blocked by Crabtree, kicks it out to Fife. Fife, his putback is up and good.
Nice work by Fife to stay with the 7.
13 seconds now on the clock. Hayslip will dribble slowly back up the floor to set up the play for one last shot here for the Greyhounds to conclude the third quarter as Malachi Bayless takes it, hits it, big three. 54-36, and that's how we'll end the third quarter. We'll be back right after this on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV.
Trying to find a durable new look for your retail office, house, garage, or new barn dominium? Higgins Steel Roofing and Siding has added 2 new profiles within the past year that would make great options. A heavier 26-gauge metal board and batten with several colors to choose from adds a fresh new look to any project regardless of size. Or come in and check out our new options for standing seam. If it's steel roofing and siding, it comes from Higgins. Located in Hillsboro and Jackson, Higgins Steel Roofing and Siding. Family owned and operated since 1958.
That's the sound of your truck losing you money. Whether you're a major trucking operation or an independent owner, you're losing business. Let me give you some advice. Call Willie & Son Trucking. Their certified Caterpillar, Cummins, and Detroit experts can get your truck moving so you can get back to doing business. Call Willie & Son Trucking for an overhaul or glider kit rebuild at 937-763-9521. Keep your business rolling with Willie & Son Trucking.
Our beliefs matter.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're ready for fourth quarter action here at Manchester High School. The Greyhounds lead the Blue Jays by a score of 54-36. One more quarter left here to go before we call the final buzzer. Ripley will start the quarter with the ball as Jaden Bartley has now entered the game in there with Carson Fulton, Manning, Ian Young back in, and Gavin Benjamin. Bartley will take the ball out for the Jays, gives it to Manning, and Manning will bring the ball up the floor. Setting up the offense, gives it over to Bartley. Now inside to Benjamin. Little give and go to Bartley. Bartley's shot's no good. Ian Young with the rebound, dribbles, put back, and up and good.
Ian Young now with 4 points on the night. Parker thought about going the hole. He just hasn't went to the hole at all, really at all this second half.
Crabtree with the ball out on the wing, gets inside to Horner, tipped away by Benjamin. Good defense, but it's on the save. Kicked it right back to Horner, and Horner lays it up and in.
It almost looked like a set play. 6 points for Horner.
56-38 the score now as Manchester leads. coming back the other direction will be Bartley. Thought about 3. Good defense by Hayslip, but then Fulton takes the 3. It's no good. Rebound goes way up, but it gets kicked out of bounds as Roberts not able to control it. 18-point lead for the Greyhounds now.
Yeah, he couldn't get 2 hands on it. Tried pulling it down with 1 hand. Hey, ball inside, out to the top. Trying to kick it in, back out, a long 3, and it's good. And that's hit by Benjamin. 17 now for Benjamin.
Benjamin looks like a good-looking player. We like watching him. We'll look forward to seeing what else he can do this year.
He's only a sophomore.
A little fast break action by Hayslip as the ball goes out of bounds off of him, and it'll be a turnover Manchester Ripley ball.
I can see the work from Jeremy Bennington with Benjamin. Because Jeremy was a good shooter from the outside also, and he let him shoot that 3. And so he's not afraid of letting the big man shoot.
Yeah, that's a nice touch, and he's got some good inside moves too. On the pass by Fulton into the paint, stolen away by Horner, and will go the other direction. Turnover Ripley. Horner now has it inside underneath the basket, kicks it out to Crabtree for a jump shot from the baseline. It's good.
Crabtree's having a nice night, 14 points. He averages only 4.
One outstanding athlete will enjoy some Snappy Pizza. We'll name our Snappy Tomato Pizza Player of the Game, brought to you by Snappy's in Seaman and West Union. Manning with a turnaround shot. It's off the backboard, and he's down. And we're going to go the other direction as Horner lays it up, and it's missed. Roberts' tip is no good, and finally they stop the clock, and we're going to tend to Austin Manning. And we'll take a break. We'll come back right after this on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV.
Our beliefs matter. They're reflected in our words and actions. At First State Bank, we believe in treating people well, and have since 1884. Listening, caring, looking out for each other. It's what people deserve. It's what a real local bank does. While lots of things have changed over the years, our belief in you hasn't. First State Bank, built on belief.
Snappy Tomato Pizza.
Dad, I have way too many people to shop for and not enough time.
Well, how about we take care of your entire list in a snap? We'll just stop by any Snappy Tomato Pizza and pick up some gift cards. We could customize them to the amount you want, and they make the perfect stocking stuffers.
Yeah, Snappy gift cards would be great for my friends, family, and teachers.
Hey, and don't forget your old man.
Well, I guess I know what I'm getting you for Christmas.
Snappy Delivery.
The holidays. For many of us, they can be the happiest time of the year. But it's easy to get caught up in the craziness. As you scramble through your holiday list, don't forget the families who are struggling and the kids who don't have enough to eat. Your gift helps deliver food and resources to children and families who need them. So make a difference this year and put kids who need help on your holiday list. Giving feels good.
The Dickey Group invites you to explore country living at its finest. Visit thedickeygroup.com to see pictures of an extensively renovated 2-story farmhouse on Cemetery Road near Peebles, Ohio, featuring a gas fireplace with brick hearth, hardwood floors, 3-bedroom, 2-bath floor plan with outdoor living space and outdoor kitchen, heated garage and shop, livestock barn with horse stalls, set on 6.4 acres. Jeff Dickey or one of his agents can schedule your tour today. Visit thedickeygroup.com for more listings and information. Buying a memorial is not like buying anything else. It's a deeply personal process that is best conducted face-to-face and heart-to-heart. Whether it's a traditional grave...
Manchester, they are still tending to Austin Manning here on the floor here in Manchester High School. So we're going to continue to go back to the studio for more break, and we'll come back as soon as we possibly can here on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV.
Buying a memorial is not like buying anything else. It's a deeply personal process that is best conducted face-to-face and heart-to-heart. Whether it's a traditional graveside monument, a cremation monument, or pet memorial, the craftsmen at Peebles Monument Company will walk you through every step of the process. Visit Peebles Monument Company, located on North Main Street in Peebles. Choose Peebles Monument Company because sharing the life story of a loved one with those who matter most isn't just important today. It's important forever.
If your gravel drive has done a vanishing act this winter, you need to put in a call to J. Ryan Excavating at 937-402-7645. J. Ryan Excavating will get busy with footers, drain lines, land clearing, everything needed to whip your driveway back into shape. J. Ryan Excavating does it all: foundations, septic, waterline, and downspout installations. They also offer full-service trucking for gravel, dirt, and grain. J. Ryan Excavating is people's proud. Go Indians. Call today at 937-402-7645.
Whether it's basketball, football, volleyball, or baseball, no matter the sport, the Manchester Athletic Boosters are proud to support it. Games like these are possible due to booster support like the Manchester Athletic Boosters. The Manchester Athletic Boosters are proud to support this broadcast of Manchester Sports. Wishing good luck to our Manchester Greyhounds. Go Greyhounds!
Nestled along the tranquil banks of the Ohio River, the River Barn in Manchester is not just an event venue. It's a canvas for your most cherished memories. This historic barn has been meticulously converted into a modern event center that offers a blend of rustic charm and contemporary elegance. Whether you're planning a fairy tale wedding, a corporate retreat, or an intimate gathering, the River Barn in Manchester will turn your vision into a reality. Call 937-549-3033 for reservations. Visit riverbarn.us for more information.
Folks, we apologize for this many breaks. They are still tending to the injured player. There's 5 minutes, 51 seconds to go in the game if we're able to resume. But right now we got an injury that's fairly serious, and they have actually sent the players back to the locker room to wait while they tend to the injured player. Carl.
He is conscious and everything.
Yeah. We don't want to mislead it. It is just a physical injury on this player. We don't want to speculate on how serious or what the injury is, but he's awake and alert. It's not that type of injury, but he's on the ground, and you can tell he's in serious pain. And I feel for him. His parents are down with him. Coaching staff is there with him. And you hate to see it, especially at the high school level and any level for that matter. But not to put you on the spot with stories again, but this happens far too often for your sake.
Yeah. Well, talking about the game here, in that third quarter there, as same thing that was going on that we talked about earlier, that Greyhounds are getting a lot more shots than what the Blue Jays are getting. And now the pressure that Greyhounds have put on has switched it around a little bit, that they've thrown in different types of zones, and they pulled back the full court pressure a little bit, but really good, strong defense tonight. Ripley has also tried to throw some different defenses in there. They had a 1-2-2 going there. They had a 3-2 with an extended point going at one point. And so what I am really impressed, though, is the big guys for Blue Jays.
Yeah.
You know, we have Gavin Benjamin with, 17 points on the night, just a sophomore. Averages is 6.3. We've got a lot of people well over their averages for both teams tonight. We're getting quite a few points scored also with most of the fourth quarter yet to go.
Yeah, I know Coach Bennington, of course, his mind's right now on his player. But, before the game, he knows these guys are ready to get that win. They're really close to getting that win. They just can't seem to get over that hump. They're still working at it. Coach Kingsolver, same thing. He had a hard schedule here to start out with. He didn't know what team of his was going to show up, whether it was the one that's going to make those baskets that needs to be making them, or just the ones that cannot get anything to fall. And tonight, Manchester had a really good performance.
Yes, you're right. And I think we're going to need to take another break.
Okay, yeah, we'll send it back. We'll come back and try to update you as best we can. And we'll come back right after this on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV.
I wanted to prove to myself that I could go to college and get my degree.
What if I went to Southern State? What if I'm able to go and become that nurse or that lawyer or that teacher? Southern State Community College allows students to rise above the circumstances that they're surrounded by and become something more than they ever dreamed possible.
Trying to find a durable new look for your retail office, house, garage, or new barn dominium? Higgins Steel Roofing and Siding has added 2 new profiles within the past year that would make great options. A heavier 26-gauge metal board and batten with several colors to choose from adds a fresh new look to any project regardless of size. Or come in and check out our new options for standing seam. If it's steel roofing and siding, it comes from Higgins. Located in Hillsboro and Jackson, Higgins Steel Roofing and Siding. Family owned and operated since 1958.
That's the sound of your truck losing you money. Whether you're a major trucking operation or an independent owner, you're losing business. Let me give you some advice. Call Willie & Son Trucking. Their certified Caterpillar, Cummins, and Detroit experts can get your truck moving so you can get back to doing business. Call Willie & Son Trucking for an overhaul or glider kit rebuild at 937-763-9521. Keep your business rolling with Willie & Son Trucking.
Our beliefs matter. They're reflected in our words and actions. At First State Bank, we believe in treating people well and have since 1884. Listening, caring, looking out for each other. It's what people deserve. It's what a real local bank does. While lots of things have changed over the years, our belief in you hasn't. First State Bank, built on belief.
Snappy Tomato Pizza.
Dad, I have way too many people to shop for and not enough time.
Well, how about we take care of your entire list in a snap? We'll just stop by any Snappy Tomato Pizza and pick up some gift cards. We could customize them to the amount you want, and they make the perfect stocking stuffers.
Yeah, Snappy gift cards would be great for my friends, family, and teachers.
Hey, and don't forget your old man.
Well, I guess I know what I'm getting you for Christmas.
Snappy Delivery.
Ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately these things happen and obviously out of our control, and we are going to conclude our broadcast of this game. It is under a serious delay. The kids have been removed to the locker room. We're not sure if they're going to pick the game back up at this point. They're still tending to the player from Ripley, giving him medical attention. But we're going to go ahead and terminate our broadcast on this game, and we're going to let you listen to the broadcast of the White Oak at Fayetteville game here on C103. So we'll conclude for tonight, Carl.
Yeah, and if we can get any kind of word of what is the injury and things like that, we'll try to pass it on to the other game and let them pass it on to you. So if you're hearing this, you understand.
We will do that for you as best we can.
Okay.
Yeah. So thanks for listening, folks, and that'll be all from Manchester High School for us tonight. On behalf of Carson Inman back at the studio, Carl Schneider, Matt Hildebrand on our video producing, Chris Blanton here, wishing everybody a good night, and our thoughts and prayers will go out to Ripley Blue Jays and their basketball team tonight. Thank you, folks.